I had a real brief role in The Walking Dead, and they did a lot of really cool action stuff on there.
Oh, those guys are
And
amazing.
there was an accident that happened. I guess I can talk about it. One of the stunt guys was it was the stunt guy for what's the actor's name? I can't think of his name. The guy that plays I haven't seen the series in so long.
Good or bad guy?
Good guy. Who's the black guy that with the staff? He's an actor from the UK. Really good actor.
Yeah.
Morgan. He plays Morgan.
Yeah.
I can't think of the actor's name, but anyway, he was supposed to come out and hit some of the zombies with his staff, and he like whacked this zombie and really hit him, and the zombie went down, and the director's like, "Cut!" It's like, "What happened?" And they had the wrong guy. It was the wrong zombie. It was supposed to be the stunt guy.
Oh, God.
It was just one of the extras.
Oh, man.
And it looked great, though, because he really got whacked with that stick.
I actually, at the end of Red 48, I bought some of the props we were using for stunt gags. So I've got now, and I almost brought with me today, I wish I had now, I didn't know we were going to talk about it so much, a hammer, a 10-pound dumbbell weight, a skillet, and a crowbar that are all lightweight. They look, if I were to hold them up right now, they look exactly like the real things. And I actually have a duplicate of the skillet that is a real skillet. But, complete soft rubber, but look completely real. And, we use those because someone gets clobbered with each of those things during the course of the film. So, yeah, you can now make your little bingo card for Red 48. When they get clobbered with the hammer. Boom, boom. So,
yeah, on The Walking Dead, they would use they used a lot of green gaffer's tape too for for CGI stuff, like with sharps, like pointy objects and stuff, so they could like stab somebody with a stick or like a staff. And the end was flat, but it had the green tape on it, so they could just CGI the point in.
I do a lot of blade replacement in things. Sword fights, we have half swords where someone will like take it and they swing, and that way they can let that part go across right in front of you.
Right.
But we'll CG add the blade that goes through you, so that they can actually get close and do it. So blade extension is a frequently done CG effect.
It's interesting. It's cool. Yeah, there's still a lot of control involved with those stunts. I know the guy that I wish I could think of his name. The guy that played Morgan, he was doing a lot of impressive things with his staff, and one end was sharp. Other than when he really hit the guy, but when he was, just acting like he was hitting people, he was still really controlling that staff, and it was still somewhat dangerous, but he did it flawlessly. The only reason he hit that one dude is because it was supposed to be a stunt actor that was supposed to, go with it, and the guy didn't move at all.
Wrong guy in the wrong place.
Yeah. He went down though.
I presume he got a stunt bump that day.
I'm sure. probably that and something else. But he was okay though.
It's Richard Ryan's story to tell, but he does the Sherlock Holmes films, and with Robert Downey Jr. And you remember at the beginning of that, he's got the guy in slow motion getting punched in the face. I don't know if you remember this, but they've got like an ultra high speed camera, and you just see the flesh ripple.
Oh yeah.
And I always talk about that because, as a general rule of thumb,
I've wondered how they do that.
They hit him in the face repeatedly over and over. And again, this is not my story to tell. This is Richard Ryan's.
Wow.
But he's told it at some of the stunt workshops we've been at, and this guy basically got punched in the face for a day and a half. Over and over for these high-speed slow-motion shots. And, he was compensated for it, as is, but...
it's good for your brain.
He said the guy was just a real trooper, and he was like, he's describing it, and he says, because Robert Downey Jr. was, like, starting to feel a little bad about punching this guy over and over, And he was like, no, it's going numb now. It's okay. Just hit it hard. I'm not even feeling it anymore.
Wow.
But again, not my story to tell. But you get Richard Ryan on here. He'll share that with you. But yeah, that's one of the. I always use that as the exception of the rule. Normally, we do not hit one another.
Yeah.
There are some exceptions.
I saw a shot from, was it one of the maybe the newest Rocky movie? No, it was, what's the boxing movie with De Niro in?
Raging Bull?
Maybe that's it.
Wait, I was supposed to say Jinx.
Are you referring to a more recent movie?
I'm not sure. I think it's an older movie, but he's, I think De Niro's getting punched. No, I think it
was it black and white?
was it black and white? I think it was a newer movie,
Okay.
maybe.
Well, it was.
I think it's
Raging Bull is an older movie, but it was black and white for style. It was.
I
Still
think
during
this
color.
is a newer film. Maybe it's an older one, but I saw De Niro was getting punched in the film. I thought he was getting punched by Sylvester Stallone. Is that?
Yeah, I do remember this now. Maybe it was
But
Stallone?
he's getting punched, and his face is rippled like that. And I was like, did he really get punched?
Probably.
Which is crazy. You know, it's really bad for your brain to take a hit like that.
Now you got me. I gotta look it up. Sylvester Stallone boxing Robert De Niro. Hands of Stone. Is that the name of the movie?
Maybe.
Never heard of it.
I just saw a screenshot from it, and I was like, wow, that's interesting that De Niro would allow someone to hit him. It's interesting the production would allow someone to hit De Niro. Just because, you know, his brain function is very important for his job.
Some actors are very into to their characters and doing it well. Always.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I agree with that, but, you know, you also have to consider your health and
Grudge Match.
future of your career.
That's what you're talking about. Grudge Match.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's Stallone versus De Niro.